What is going on, beer lovers? It's Chris back at the captain's quarters. So, have you guessed from the title, we're doing a Leffe today. The beer we're doing is the Leffe Zomer. Zomer? I don't know how it's pronounced, but anyway, Leffe Zomer. So the Leffe beer. So this is a refreshing pale ale brought to us by Leffe. It's been out for a few months now. Fortunately, it's the first time I've managed to get my hands on a keg and get it in the machine. So because it is El Scorcho outside, we've got her in the Babe Magnet over the left shoulder. Perfect Draft Pro. Unfortunately, Perfect Draft, the original one's not quite up to it today. She's struggling a wee bit, so we've retired her and banged her in the Perfect Draft Pro. Now then, so what is the Leffe Zomer? So the Leffe Zomer, as described on the Perfect Draft website, is, so I can look at the camera. Okay, it's a refreshing pale ale. Leffe Zomer is a fresh twist on the classic blonde, much more like the Perfect Draft version. Yeah, so it's a refreshing beer, full range of the kegs obviously on the website, and then there's the description about the brewery and stuff like that. Okay, so this is an Abbey beer, a little bit different. For me anyway, definitely. So obviously it hails from Belgium and it's a 5.2%, 6 litre. It says the serving temperature is rationally between 3 and 5 degrees. I've got it set at 5 in the hope it brings out some more flavours. So I'm not a massive Leffe fan, but I've heard really good things about this. Now I'm not going to lie, I've had a few. I've tried it just to make sure I like it before I do a review on it. So I've had a few of them and it's actually not a bad beer. So I have got the Leffe glass today. I actually bought this one. I didn't acquire it from Witherspoons, and trying to get that in your pocket, can you imagine that? It'd be horrendous. So anyway, El Scorcho day, cracking day for it. So we're going to get ourselves a Leffe Zomer and we're going to have a chat. So we haven't got any nibbles today, as it's just a little bit after 3 o'clock. So perfect time for a beer review on a summer warm day, especially when you're working from home and you've done all your jobs. Well, he says that. Well, here's what it is, isn't it? So what I'll do is I'll bring you round, we'll do the pour, and then I'll pop you back over on the old pod of the try, and we'll have a chat about the Leffe Zomer beer. Now then, here we go. Okay, so round at the machine. I don't know how well you can see me or see the machine, but you should be able to see the pour. Sorry about the window, it's scorched, there's nothing to do about it. But we'll do the pour and we'll see how we get on. So, here she goes. Should be able to see that okay. Oh, she's a good one. She is a good one there. So there we are. There's the Leffe. She is, she's a little cheeky 5.2%. Oh, it smells Leffy. It smells very Leffy. Like I'm getting a caramelly, citrusy taste in it. Well, smell anyway. But it's got a distinct Leffe Belgian beer smell. But oh, it smells a good one. And it's a good one. So anyway. Oh, it's still got some head on that. Let's give it a little tippy toppy too. There she goes. There we are. Nice little tippy toppy too. Pop you around the other side of the bar and we'll have a chat. Okay, so here we are with the Leffe Zomer. Bit of a different angle there. I don't know if I'm straight. I'm not even straight, man. What's going off here? Fucking pissed as a fart. There she goes. I think we're straight now. What we've learned from this is we need to buy a decent tripod. So, Leffe Zomer, as you can see from that little shot, she's a live little girl. She's got some bubs going on, but we're using a negative glass, being a Leffe glass. It smells nice and Leffy, makes sense, but a little caramelly taste. So, you've got the nice foamy head on it. So, this has been a few minutes now. The head stayed well where it should be. So she's a nice colder, she's on 5 degrees, let's have a taste. Nice, very nice. Now, being on a 5.2, it's not a really that a strong beer, and it's an Abbey Ale as well. So obviously I do quite a lot of lagers on the old Perfect Draft, or obviously I like a Moretti, but this, so initially you've got 2 seconds. Yeah, so initially you've got a fresh little taste as you get into your mouth. Little bit of hops, quite hoppy. The nice smooth caramel aftertaste you get from Leffe, well that's what I get. But everyone's going to feel it different. Now, being a 5.2, it's not going to blow your head off, but it's not the lightest of things. It's not like a Quack Rouge or you know, an IPA of like Brewdog. iPad's making funny things when I was doing. But anyway, so it's not a Brewdog. Very much a different type of beer, being an Abbey beer. So Abbey beers tend to be a lot more rounded and a lot more smoother almost, in my opinion anyway. So she's a Leffe beer, tastes nice. You've got a lovely caramel Leffe aftertaste that you always get. Well, that's what I tend to focus on when I have a Leffe. But the Leffe Zomer it's a good beer, like. So it's a price point. You're gonna you're talking 37.5 quid at your finest. Do I think it's up there with the Stellar? Because we all know I'm a massive unfiltered fan. Do we think she's up there with the Stellar? No, I don't. Because again, it's not fair to rate the Abbey beer against the Stella. Notification on my phone. So I don't think it's fair to rate them against each other or compare them to that. It's very much like a Hoegaarden. Again, with that hoppy aftertaste you get, with the caramel round the taste, which you would get from a more of an Abbey beer style. But it's very refreshing. You know, I do like it on a summer day. 2 or 3 of these go down the street. I don't think you'd want more than that. Like for me, I can only have 2 or 3 Leffes, and then I'll move on to something else. Especially if I'm in Witherspoons or somewhere like that, or like a beer keller or something. But it's not a bad beer. It's nice. It is quite refreshing. You've got a lot of carbonation there, which is nice to see. Especially in a nugulated glass. So you've got a lot of carbonation, which is nice. And I tell you what's nice as well, I'm actually doing a beer review before I tank the keg like I did with the Camden Hells. That's another story, but anyway. So for me, this is a good beer. It is a good beer. It's well worth £37.50. £37.50 did I say? Just double check. I don't want to be talking shite, which is £37.90, talking shite. And again, 5.26 litres. Serving, it reckons, see on there, it reckons to serve it at, where's my other phone gone? To serve it at 3 degrees. I've got it at 5, just to try and bring some more of the caramelly flavours out. I'm actually going to put her up to 7, just to see where we are with that. So we'll warm her up a little bit to 7, and then we'll try her at 7, and I'll put my comments in there. But yeah, so we've got her at 5. It's a nice rounded beer. It's a nice Abbey beer, and you know what? It's definitely up there. I'd definitely give her a strong 7, especially if you're a Leffe fan. Now, I'm not seeing this anywhere else but on the Perfect Draft. So I don't know if it's a seasonal release or not. So it says there's 9 varieties of Leffe. So I'm not sure if this is seasonal or not. Big Baldy might be able to tell you, or Paul from Rate My Beer, Paul and Michelle. Fountain of beer knowledge, them bad boys. Fountain of beer knowledge. Great guys. So anyway, that is what I think of the Leffe Zomer. It's a nice beer, nice Abbey beer. It's the first time we've done a Leffe on the channel. I'm sure there will be more Leffes to come. And I'm even going to go as far as say that I'm going to try. And this may be, maybe controversial for me, being a lager drinker, but I'm going to try a bit of the old Visor beer, the old Frankie Royale, when that comes about, or the old Frank, whatever Frank, I'll tell you what Frank is. Holy shit, where are you? Frankenstein did this in the fridge. That's the next video, by the way. Just hit the subscribe button, you'll see that, you'll know when it goes live. So anyway guys, that is my take on the Leffe Zomer. I'm going to finish this in the sun, and then I will be, yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. So anyway guys, thanks for taking the time to watch. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you think my reviews are shite. It's fine, I talk shite a lot of the time, or if you're enjoying the content, and I'm just open and honest about what I think on the beers. It's an alright beer, but anyway, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Peace out, and let me run round to do my fucking last bit. Peace out, and catch you next one.